told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade
Hello,
away.
lovely people. It's your host, Tendi, on the Journey of Life podcast. If you're trying to navigate or figure out life, this is the podcast for you. Make sure you're following the podcast at JOLpodcast on Instagram. Feel free to follow me too on my personal Instagram page at Tendaisha Mona Lisa. You could follow my business hair page at Tendi's Blessed Hands too. So, this particular episode is not part of the Debritson Diaries that we've been having so far. It's just like a little bonus episode, I guess, something on the side. I just want to say thank you and show my gratitude for all the engagement everybody who's listened so far has given to this podcast or to this platform. I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate that we got 100 downloads already in less than 30 days because I don't know too many people have a very large following or something, but I'm really excited that, someone's listening or someone's finding this podcast and this platform, and hopefully it continues to be impactful and it could grow even bigger. So firstly, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you if you downloaded. Thank you if you shared with somebody. I appreciate it. And I would also love to hear your feedback on the content and if it's helpful and what you can relate on. Let's engage more. So I'd also love to extend my gratitude to my dear friend actually who encouraged me to start to hop onto the podcast train, and I'm thankful that they suggested this to me, and I was like, you know what, let me try it out. And actually I find myself quite comfortable in this space, so thank you. I remember when I was posting about, the podcast, when I made like a page for it on Instagram and everything, one of my friends actually mentioned something that resonated so much with me. She said, you might have stepped into your purpose. And I was like, ooh, word, And I do believe that, my life has purpose. I do believe that I have something to offer this world, just like everybody else. And one of my deep passions is educating. I love to learn. I love to interact with people and just hear how people think, how people process things, and how they are so different from who I am, and see life with a completely different lens from me. So I'm really interested in pursuing that and opening my mind to other people's realities, as well as, opening their mind to my realities. Yes, I'd also love to thank the co-hosts who have come onto the podcast so far. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Chido. Thank you, Tori, for coming here, sharing information, being so open and vulnerable about, things that could be otherwise considered personal or none of anybody's business. So I really appreciate you guys offering your advice and your wisdom. Thank you so much for showing me love and support in this thing. It means a lot to me, and I'm pretty sure it means a lot to the people who found whatever we discussed helpful or insightful, even at the very least entertaining. Yeah. I also wanted to give you guys an update on how I'll be moving forward with the podcast, particularly the Debritson Diaries series, because I have to bring hosts over, so I have to make plans with them and things like that. And, schedules have to align, whatnot. So right now I'm quite caught up, and I'll only be able to put out one episode this month of May. But hopefully from June, I want to get out at least 3 episodes every month. So pray for me, guys, you know, and we'll keep it going that way. I'd really love to build, a a platform or listenership and eventually a viewership. I'm still working on my skills with, audio recording and things like that. I'm just doing this on my own and I'm trying to invest more in it. So bear with me, guys. I will try to work on the quality and all these things with the resources that I have. And I'm really sorry about the previous episode. I think I could have chosen a better location for recording it. But yeah, we'll definitely fix that this time. So, don't be thrown off. Just stay here. There's going to be more gems, okay? Yeah. So I also wanted to make an open invitation if you would love to come onto the podcast and discuss, some of the things we've already talked about on the podcast in depth, or you have new things you want to introduce, new views you want us to, dive deeper into. I'm really interested in that. I believe that everybody on the planet has value and has something to offer that someone else doesn't have. So don't be silent. I think being silent or not speaking up on the things that we are struggling with or the things that we are experiencing is a disservice to ourselves first and to other people, because the only way we can make things better is if we acknowledge, what is happening in the present and its effects. So guys, I would love to encourage us to speak up. You don't have to speak up on a platform, but you can speak up to someone who has a platform or who has a voice. Say your opinion. Don't be silent. Don't be a silent listener. Slide in the DMs, and say something. Say your opinion. I'd love to hear it. So yeah. Make sure you're engaging on the page, on my personal page, whatever is comfortable for you. You can be anonymous. You can make your Finsta and slide in the DM and speak your mind respectfully. So I'm looking forward to it. I have a YouTube channel. You're also welcome to check it out at Sozo on YouTube or Blessed Hands TV. So you can go and support me there, subscribe. I'm trying to also grow that platform as well. So yeah, I hope 2023 we can be consistent together and we can try to achieve our goals for this year. Yes. I was also thinking about introducing this into the each episode of the podcast, as this Debrecen Diary series is like my homage to Debrecen. This is a city that has been home for me for quite a number of years now, and I think that I would love to give back as much as I can or elevate it as much as I can by bringing conversations that have value, conversations that grow the quality of the people that come out of the city or the quality of people that are going to listen to this podcast and hold each other accountable, help heal our wounds, different kinds of things. And I hope that this is the effect of this podcast, because that's the desired result, So yeah, definitely I would love to plug, some debpreneurs or small deb businesses that are being run by students, you know what I mean? So maybe every episode, we can plug, a couple of businesses. I know a lot of my friends, including myself, we are running our little small things. Girls and guys are doing different things, whether it's food, it's events, and it's hair, it's nails, it's makeup, so many different, business booming. And I'm pretty sure if we have a tradition that episode, you plug something new, something, you find interesting. So if you have a friend, or if you're actually somebody who's running something here and I could put it on the podcast and we could plug it, that would be great. Hopefully we'll be able to also talk to different kinds of debpreneurs and hear their life journey, what pushed them to where they got, and we keep it going like that. inspiring each other. Yeah. So I think so far this is really what I wanted to say. I'm looking forward to the next episode this month, and I hope you guys are ready and you will enjoy. I hope that from June moving forward, I can be able to engage more, post more content on the page, and we can talk more, you know what I mean? And we can solidify and grow our community of, the JOL listeners, and we can reach greater heights together. So I just want to say to you guys, life is a beautiful journey. So bon voyage.